Great fucking shot. That was fucking awesome.
There's the name of this episode. That's
great shot.
Awesome.
Thanks. Tea over there.
All right.
All right.
Nobody wants to see me.
Hi, Cools. Hey,
What's up, Michael?
everybody, this is an emergency episode. We've had some upheaval and breaking news in Major League Wiffle Ball. And it was so important that the E-Donk decided he was going to broadcast live with the lovely Cools from the golf course. So they'll chime in as we go. We'll do some picks in a little bit, but again, emergency episode. We have Trevor Savage back to break down the breaking news. As we all know from last week's show, the Midwest Mallards got swept in their 3-game series versus the Gators, dropped them to 3-9, eliminated them from the playoffs. And shortly after that, it was announced that they were parting ways with Trevor Bonham. Again, huge news in the league. I guess I know a lot about Major League Wiffle Ball. You know a lot more, but the rumors I'm hearing is Trevor, because they're not in the playoffs, again, a bit of a prima donna, sort of like some LeBron tendencies. He only wants to be hooked up with players who win him championships. Can you explain further what happened and what the ramifications?
Did I get mad?
Did you get my tea?
By the way, look at that shirt that E-Donk has on. First of all, let's admire that. Can we do that? All right. Then we'll talk about some wiffle ball. All right. So
is that
Trevor Bonham?
The shirt is the tits. It's the kids say.
Did you see that? That was just a foot. There was a foot in front of my face just a second ago.
Oh no, I'll have to rewind it, or it'd be great if it came back. One of the two.
Mike Jojo said it would be great if it came back.
My foot?
Yes. Here it comes. Real quick. We're off the rails very quickly here. Go ahead. It's okay. No, come on. There we go. That's really close. All right.
See, Jody, you can get your foot in every shot if you really wanted to.
That's true. All right. So here we go. Trevor Bonham. So he was drafted last year by the Mallards. The Mallards, after their championship in 2017, I believe, haven't been the same since. The chemistry with the team has just not been there. And so this year's iteration of the team was 3 guys that have kind of been put together that didn't really gel, I guess, and they just never came together. They couldn't hit the ball. Bonham has been a superstar in this league this year. This was kind of his coming out party this year. Great pitcher, can hit, and he's going to fit in well with another team. He's going to be a big addition to one of these other teams. So I'm hearing it's either the Magic, the Cobras, or what was the other team that he might go to?
Oh, I don't know. Magic, Cobras.
The Magic makes the most sense to me. I guess the Gators were the other team that were rumored. So Bonham is friends with a lot of the guys on the Gators and then one of the guys on the Magic. So I think it makes sense for him to go to one of those 2 teams. I would think the Magic would make the most sense. And if he goes there, it's going to instantly turn them into a major contender for the title this year.
Okay, so we should possibly be looking at futures on the Magic, getting ahead of them.
I like futures on the Magic for sure. If he went to the Cobras, that's a game changer. The Cobras already have 2 great pitchers. I don't think he fits in well with the Cobras. I think it's more likely that he goes to either the Magic or the Gators. The Gators have had their 3-team lineup, that won the championship last year, and they just swept the Mallards. And they're looking like they're coming together in the second half, much like they did in the season last year. Brendan Zerlike's having a career year right now, and Cheatham and Jorgensen are always solid. So it'd be interesting if he went there, but I think he's going to end up with the Magic.
Okay, so we're going to put you down for the Magic. Good futures possibility. E-Donk's got some sort of chip going with his feet together like that. What about the rumors of the LeBron-like prima donna status of this gentleman, basically quitting on his team just because they're out of the playoffs?
I don't actually see that. I think it's more likely that it was a mutual parting of ways. I think those claims are probably overreported. Bonham doesn't strike me as the type of guy to really be causing a rift amongst this team. I think it was more just, I think the Mallards need to make a move for the future. And although Bonham would be a good part of it, it's more important, I think, that they get a culture back in amongst the team. They used to have Daberco and Steve McQueen. There was a lot of chemistry between those two and Tommy Coughlin. And I think it's now you just got to get younger. And so I think if you can trade Bonham for a future first, and if with the Mallards having probably the worst record in the league, already having the first pick, if they get maybe the top, a couple of the top 3 or 4 picks, it could be similar to what happened with the Gators last year, where they completely turned their franchise around and won the championship last year.
Okay, well, that makes sense. What I'm hearing from you is, in your opinion, Trevor Bonham is a higher character guy than LeBron James.
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. Do we know yet who we get to watch tomorrow? Have they released that yet?
I haven't found that, and that's sad. It makes me think that we're gonna have to do another episode tomorrow about MLW.
All right. Well, I wanted to keep this one short because it's an emergency episode, but we were gonna have Cools. Eric? Can you hear me? Can you get Cools on? Because we got to break down these Ultimate Disc League playoff games.
Yeah, that's a fucking great shot. She hit a great shot. They need to know about Ultimate Disc League. Can you give them some tips?
Well, like Dick League or Disc League?
Disc League. We have tomorrow.
No,
we have
with the Esk. That's a sk.
No thanks. I don't know that.
Here.
sport.
Yeah, you got it.
DC.
Wait, does she know that? Does she know the Dick League?
Yeah.
Fantasy Dick League. Carolyn, I need you to break down the DC Breeze versus the Raleigh Flyers. The Breeze are favored by 1.5 goals.
DC Breeze or LA Flyers?
Raleigh, North Carolina. The Flyers.
Raleigh.
That's a tomorrow playoff game. That's a big game.
Come on and take your shirt off.
She said North Carolina.
All right.
Oh my God! Wait, did she just make a PD Pablo reference?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
What
Are you
was the
familiar with
reference?
PD Pablo?
I didn't follow that at all.
She said, North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, spinning around your head like a helicopter.
Yes.
While she 3-putted.
At best. 3-putted at best. All right. So
Fucking
we're
3.
we're on the Flyers. How many stars are we putting on the Flyers? Because was that like a rap song? Is that what that was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. 3.5.
3.5 stars. And then Edonk, if
I
you
just
want
made
to
a
go,
punt.
if you want to go back to her or handle this one yourself, we've got the New York Empire, who we have a future on, thanks to
York
yesterday's appearance by Check Raise Charles. They're favored by 1.5 over the Atlanta Hustle.
Atlanta Hustle. New York Empire.
Every day we hustle.
Oh, snap. You hear?
Nope.
Every day we be hustling.
Okay, that's more rap. Atlanta
Yeah.
Hustle. Hopefully they lose by 1 and we middle that with the Empire still going. How many stars are we putting on the Hustle?
How many stars? 1 through 5. 4.
4 stars.
4-star play. She don't fuck around.
All right. Trevor, you started to break this game down last week. You were so excited about it. So I thought we'd circle back. Tonight we have the LA Sparks at the Minnesota Lynx. If you recall, you were getting really, really deep into this game.
Yeah.
Lynx are favored by 7.5.
The only way to get it deep.
Total of 151.
Straight up.
Lynx are favored by 7.5.
Mhm.
Okay. So as I said a week ago, if you watch this back the footage, the Sparks were destroyed by the Lynx both times they played this year, right? By I think 16 and 18, I think both times. But this is a different Sparks team, right? They're only 7.5 point underdogs. I think they're going to win this game outright.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. I got to get us a money line then, because that sounds like something you want to put extra stars on the money line. So just bear with me. How many stars at plus 7.5?
We're going to go 5-star play on this one.
All
it's
right.
really hard to beat the same team 3 times in a year. And like I said, this Sparks team's different. I'm getting really into the WNBA right now. Top Shots is having had WNBA packs come out. And so now I know all the players. And the Sparks are an up-and-coming team.
All right. You can get 2.5 to 1.
That's a good drive. 2.5 to 1. Yes. Give me 3.5 stars on 2.5
I was
to 1.
fucking
please.
killed.
That was a great drive.
That was nice. Hey, good work. Give me some knuckles.
I got teamed up with the wrong
No.
member of the Edong family in that golf match we had last year, it appears. What else? There is a college football game tonight. I guess this whole episode is out of order. This whole Major League Wiffle Ball thing has really got me out of sorts. Recapping
Sorry.
yesterday's episode with Check Raise Charles. I appreciate him stopping by. We had 3 plays go yesterday. Swept the board. All 3 of them wrong and loud wrong. Jacksonville State was really wrong. They didn't score, so that kept it under. So that was -7 points for that game alone. And then Check Raise Charles laid a lot of stars on a 155 favorite that lost. So my math's wrong. It was closer to -15 stars. So we've got some work to do here, but we still got a couple of games going. We got Ohio State tonight. We got Doyle Brunson tomorrow night. And some futures that he dropped on us. So I wanted to throw in the Boise State versus Central Florida game tonight. That seems to be the best game on the board. It's also on TV. Central Florida is favored by 6.5 with a total of 68. Eric, did you hear any of that? And do you want to break it down, or should we let Trevor do it?
Let Trevor get that one. Sorry, I was driving the car. It's a little loud.
Okay, no problem.
What are the 2 teams again?
Central Florida and Boise State. Central Florida,
Okay.
6.5 point favorite.
Yeah, I like Central Florida a lot here. Florida, Boise State, I don't think they're actually a real contender this year. I don't think they're actually have ever been a real team. That blue turf and everything. I just don't buy it. Florida, there's so many great football players in Florida. I went to Rutgers in New Jersey, but the reason that we were good at any time was because of players who came from Florida. Who goes to Idaho to play football? Let's be honest.
That's a good point. Rutgers, I guess that can. So how many stars are we putting on Central Florida?
4.
4 stars. Okay. That can bring us into the bad things that are happening in the Northeast right now. Shout out to Anthony and everybody else in the greater New Jersey area. The Rutgers football game actually got canceled. They were supposed to play today. They got canceled.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I should know that.
So shout out. Our thoughts are with you guys. Also the people in the South, the Cat Spiroses, Lop, anybody else we know. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Brad Owen. Brad Owen gave a little bit of love to yesterday's episode on Twitter. So thank you, Brad. I know you're eager to come on to the show. We'll figure out a time that works for everybody. We'll get you on here. That's all I've got for the emergency episode. We'll try to circle back once we get the schedule for tomorrow's game. And
Don't hit that one. That one's someone else's ball.
you're looking really good today, Edonk. You're looking really good. That shirt is.
Where's that shirt from?
It's from Proud 90, I think is the name of the
Sharp. I like it. You
Proud.
know where this shirt's from?
Yeah, pokeregs.us.
That's right.
You got any discount codes available?
No.
Um,
Pay the full price.
I think there was one thing that we ran for the Mama Said design for Gall, G-A-L, Gall, because he was wearing it on you threw the ball. It's right where you threw it. Are you allowed to throw the ball? No.
Yes.
I think
She can do
that's-
whatever she wants.
All right, that's all I got. Will you please thank Cools for us for her very special appearance?
Hey, cool. They said thank you.
See you,
You're
Cools.
supposed to say welcome.
All right.
Are you gonna send us a bill for your time? How much? $75 an hour. $3.75 an hour. She's expensive.
Wow. Well, we'll pay her in stars after the Raleigh Flyers pull off the big upset tomorrow. We did 4 picks today. We got some Major League Wiffle Ball recap. Oh, also, Trevor, did you nail the championship game of the Little League World Series?
I did.
You nailed it. So
Called that one. We knew that Ohio was full of it, right? We rode Michigan the whole tournament. Easy winner. Done.
Yep, that was easy. So, okay. Possibly we'll come back when we get the wiffle ball lineup for tomorrow. But otherwise, thanks for showing up and sharing some knowledge. And Edong, Trevor,
course.
say goodbye to the people.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
See you guys.